Hi, welcome to Rays Toolbox. Today we're going to put in a drain in front of the garage door. The problem is the driveway slopes toward the garage, toward the building, which it shouldn't, of course, but the road is higher than the driveway itself. There is a drain that runs to the backyard that runs right through here. I did try to tap into it and put a little drain into it. The problem is water from the backyard is higher than this point, and it forces water up out of this drain. So today we're going to put in a new drain, a bigger drain in front of the garage door, and we're going to have to dig a trench out to the ditch. This is the drain pipe that comes from the backyard. I'm going to angle it just a little bit better toward the ditch and put the new drain beside it. But it runs up to the driveway and alongside up to the garage door itself, and then runs across and around into the backyard. So this is where the new drain goes. Let's get started. I needed to dig a trench that was 1 foot wide and 1 foot deep in front of the garage door. I'm going to put a elbow on the end of the existing drain, angle it a little bit better out toward the road, and the trench for the new drain pipe will go right beside the old one. The drain that we're putting in is 5 inches wide by 5 inches deep, so I think a foot wide hole with a foot deep is going to work out pretty good. I lucked out when I put the drains in because the ditch is just the right depth to have the correct fall on my pipes, so the water drains the way it should. I used painter's tape to put over the metal grate on this to keep the inside of it clean, so the cement when we poured wouldn't get inside and make a mess of everything and plug anything up. It's designed to fit a 3 or a 4 inch drain. I did have to make a slight shim or adapter because there's a difference between the Schedule 35 pipe that it's made for and the Schedule 40 that I used. I used painter's tape to cover up all the holes on the original or existing drain, and then it was time to take some rebar and start to build the frame to hold the drain up. This drain is made to hold 1/2 inch rebar to help hold it up in place while you pour. So after we got everything level, it was time to get ready to start mixing. One final look underneath, make sure everything is wired up the way that we want it, have enough reinforcing in the concrete, and made sure that the foam was in place so the new concrete doesn't attach itself to the old. After we double checked, made sure we had the correct fall on the pipe, it was time to fill in the trench, and I think it came out pretty good. Both ends are next to each other. I think it's going to look okay when it's covered up. I was glad to have use of a concrete mixer. That way it saved a whole lot of mixing with the shovel and a hoe and my back with the wheelbarrow. It worked just about right, having one person mix up while another one put everything down where it belonged and leveled everything out, kept it smooth. I think the entire project took right about 19-20 bags of 60 pounds of premix concrete. We made sure we had some slope from the garage to the drain, so water naturally would go into the drain instead of the garage. After it set for just a little bit, we took the painter's tape off. It did a pretty good job keeping everything out from the inside. There was a couple of edges that was kind of getting close to too late to take up, but it did okay. A little bit of final touch up, make sure everything looks nice and smooth. And the last step was to put a brush finish on it. Kind of helped a little bit with the looks and also give it a little bit of traction for when it's wet. We're not going to slip quite as much on it. We let it set for a couple of days before I took the forms off, but they did come up pretty easy. Didn't have any trouble getting them off of there. Took a rake and a shovel and filled in behind the trench where the form was. So here's the finished product. Doesn't look too bad. It does work. We had a pretty good rain the other night. I need to clean off some of the foam that's separating it from the garage itself, garage floor. Have the form off, filled in behind it with gravel. Doesn't look terrible bad. I'm happy with that. Have the trench filled in, which goes out to the road. A little bit of extra dirt left, but that's not a problem at all. Hope you liked the video. Hope you learned something. Maybe gave you an idea of how to fix a problem at your place. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And ring that bell so you see the next video we have. Thanks for watching. Bye.